Because once that man, if he ever grows some balls to level up his life, he will leave you for the girl that he really wants.
One of the things I learned a long time ago was that fear you have over someone else leaving you, abandoning you, when they get money, when they get on, is based on what you would do if you had that type of power and authority. Subscribe. Let's talk about it.
You should never be the woman that's easier to keep, okay? Because once that man, if he ever grows some balls to level up his life, he will leave you for the girl that he really wants. He's only with you because you're safe, you're comfortable, and you require nothing of him. One day, he's going to get fed up and he's going to get sick of it, and he's going to put in harder work to be with the woman that he really wants to be with. And he's going to leave your ass, and he's not going to care that you held him down when he was broken poor. He's actually going to resent you because you didn't require more from him.
So we hear this thing all the time, that he's going to leave you when he gets put on, despite men saying, no, the time for you to become important, become critical to my life is when I'm building it, is when I'm in the trenches trying to figure things out, when you could be that safe haven where I've learned that you are safe for me to come back at the end of the night. That's when you really win. Yes, the distractions, there's other ways, there's other things that happen. Our view on relationships end up being myopic, but you have a much better chance. And guys, let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong on this. You have a much better chance of being important to me, of mattering when I was building, rather than when you come after I've built. After I've gone through everything that it took for me to become the type of man I am today, you have absolutely no shot of being that critically important to me. You cannot suddenly come to a company that's already fully functioning, already fully built. It's $1 million company. It's out there. It's on the market. And then you come and say, I want just as much authority as you have here. I know I didn't help you build it, but I came in straight through the front door and I want this. I demand this. I say, kick rocks. The best you can hope for is to be an employee, not a partner. There's no track available. There's no, if I get in here and I really bust my balls, I work 12, 13-hour days, I can make a junior partner in X amount of years. No, there's none of that. You would never be in the C-suite. You'll always be an employee. You could be a valued employee. We don't want to lose you, but we're not hard up if you say, hey, I'm going to quit for other pastures. Now, despite men making these things clear, and I think men do to make this clear, you feel this way. Women sometimes feel this way, or the ones that do, it's based on what you would do if you suddenly had that type of authority and power. If you were with someone, you were with a man, and then suddenly you made more than him, what would you do? You'd leave him and get someone that you actually wanted. You'd leave him and enjoy the life that you actually wanted. There's a recent study, we're going to talk about this later today at a Subscriber Sunday. It's a main topic. Women that become the breadwinners are 36% more likely to leave. We've already understood this. They surveyed 500,000 couples. We've already understood this. Before we continue, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss no uploads. Like I said, Subscriber Sunday, today, tonight, 7 p.m. Central. So come in there, jump in the chat, right? That's what it's for. This is a little back and forth, and we like to have fun. We'll laugh. We'll get to the main event, the nice topic we're talking about, the same thing. We're going to hit that right here. But besides that, hype the video, share the video. We got some merch in the store. Also, membership in the channels are open. If you want to support the channel, that's one of the great ways you can do so. So when we hear this conversation, it's based on what you would do as a woman. If you had the ability, you had the authority, you did not need that man anymore. You now make more than him. He saw one of the things you hear all the time is like, oh, men don't want to be with the woman that saw the struggle. No, that the struggle is where we find importance. The struggle is where you gain meaning to us. You saw us from those days, so you are a reference. Hey, remember when we couldn't do? Remember when we struggled to put this together? And you'll always have this high-tiered, honored spot in my life because you saw things in me that maybe I didn't even see. You stood there, you believed in me. So now I want to bring you the damn horizon. Rather than you come and get me when I'm done, you meet me when I'm done. And now I'm looking and say, are you just here because I'm successful? You just here because I'm looking at the horizon and you're just like, well, you can enhance it and better my life. if we're looking at it like we hinted at before, like we talked about before, 36% more likely to leave once you become the breadwinner. And we just have to start looking at this as a business. If you're in it for business, then the minute you get the keys to the kingdom, you're looking and say, I need to do a hostile takeover somewhere else. Now I've got the means. I want to go elsewhere. I want to do something else. This is not this doesn't really make sense for men, especially men that have made it. Yes, it can be influence, you can have this confluence when you see things go wrong in your own life, or hey, this guy did this. But how many of you, realistically, let's think about this. Let's really consider this. How many of you are with a man from the time he first started struggling? And that's probably in his 20s. That's probably in his early 20s. He's struggling, trying to make it, and you were there with him and you saw potential. You said, great, okay, we're going to stick this out together. We're going to build something together. We're going to make it happen. Let's even give you 25. Let's even give you 25. Do you know how long it takes a man to actually make it to get to the spot? Probably 10 years. So you telling us, all of you with men, 10 years, and then he got all this money. He finally advanced himself to the point where he just says, well, I don't want to see you anymore. I want to leave. And in these conversations, in these unrealistic conversations, one thing we always avoid is saying, you did no wrong. You were a perfect angel, perfect supportive angel the entire time. When we look at these conversations, because they're always female led, because women will come online and actually make this type of content, that you were just so supportive, so honest, so open, so perfect, that he would not have a reason to leave. That he would not say, okay, I can't take this anymore with you because things have been so foul for so long. We always give you the benefit of doubt in these scenarios that you create on your own to tell us why these men ain't ish. Okay, even if we take that and we say that's what you believe, we take that as truth. We often do that here. Let X equal whatever you say. He's going to leave you when he gets home. Okay, so what's the alternative? Really, what's the alternative? That you're now going to wait for that man to be a success and then try to come and interject yourself in his life? Well, we know what more than likely is going to happen. You'll just be on rotation. I don't have any place left for you left. I don't have any of the capacity to be open to you in that same sense than when we were younger. Normally, I'm more idealistic. I'm more open. I'm more open to help. I'm more open to receive these things rather than you come and say, hey, I've seen you built this real estate portfolio. You've got this real estate business. Here's what you should do next. Excuse me? What do you mean? What should I do next? Well, you should sell these off and put these over here to this. Okay? Even if you are correct, even if you are right, it's a suggestion. It's not you saying, I have the right to suggest this, because part of my money was the seed money that made this thing. Part of my money is half in this thing. I helped you build these things. I was with it. At least, even if I had no money, I was there for the emotional support. I helped you get here. What we see, what often happens is you have bad experience in relationships, and statistically, you're going to have a bad experience in relationship. Most people are not getting with the high school sweetheart. They're not getting with the one person they started the game with. Most of us are going to date multiple people and have our heart broken. It's what you do after the heartbreak. What we see in these scenarios and these conversations are essentially based around, I've been hurt. And it's hurt so much, I stopped trying. I stopped believing in a positive outcome. So now I'm just being reduced, heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak. So now I have a very myopic view of the world, but I want the best outcomes with the myopic view. How many people do you know in your life that are pessimists, that have a great life, that have a phenomenal life, that have an envious life? I'm pessimistic in the Maldives. No. Usually pessimistic on the subway. Usually pessimistic on the bus. Usually pessimistic in a car that needs to be overhauled for maintenance 3 or 4 times over. Pessimism doesn't mean, but it looks like you tend to struggle. You never have anything positive to say about something. That thing is going to be awful for you. You have a pessimistic view of men, Well, now you're upset about you've got awful men around you? Think about it. Seriously. How many pessimistic people do you have in your life that you interact with closely? Close enough that they can affect you with that attitude and that ideal, and that you're not pessimistic too? If you disagree, let me know down in the comments below. If you see other videos on your screen, check those out. Let me know your thoughts about those in those videos. And of course, if you listen to my voice now, you have not subscribed, I think you should. You're just trying to build something dope. I'll see you in the next one.